On May 22, 2024, the owner of the Sovereign Fool YouTube channel, Bo, was driving in Galveston County, Texas, when he drove past Deputy Jacob Danesi of the Galveston County Sheriff's Office, who was parked near the county line between Galveston County and Brazoria County. Bo raised his middle finger as he drove past Deputy Danesi, and in response, Deputy Danesi initiated a traffic stop on Bo in Brazoria County. The encounter that followed was captured on Deputy Danesi's body and dash cams.
How are you? Deputy Danesi, work for the Galveston County Sheriff's Office. Hey, just so we're clear, this is considered an obscene gesture. Just so we're clear, you cannot do that in public. Are you also you can? Yeah, it's called an obscene gesture. Yes. Other people can be offended. This is a reason to stop. I don't want to ID you.
Call on me?
No, so here I'm
Brazoria County.
No, you did it in Galveston County, so I can stop you.
You can stop me?
Yes, absolutely. You did it in Galveston County.
We'll find out. So, like, case law protects that.
Oh, you think so?
Free speech.
That's not speech.
It's free speech. It's hand gestures.
It's obscene gesture. There is case law on it. It's obscene gesture.
I'll wait here if you want to go look it up.
Look, I'm just having a talk so that you don't get offended by anybody else. You are free to go. I'm just having a talk with you.
Have a good day.
And you almost hit me with your side mirror. 1 Paul 31. Mary Paul Sam 2668. It's advised. You almost hit me with a side mirror. You can do it at the county line, Galveston County, Brazoria County.
Sorry, when you haven't stopped?
Oh, he was already stopped. My traffic just didn't go through. My computer's messed up. But he decided he was going to drive off. He said he could leave, and I told him he could leave, and then hit me with a side mirror. Go. Go, I got you. I'll get you. Go. No, don't come to my car. No. Get away from my car. You're free to go. Go. I told you to go. Go. You're not going to walk up to my car. I'm documenting. You did. I'm saying, I guess you hit me in the mirror. Go. I'm giving you a pass. I gave you a pass. If I wanted to stop you, I would have stopped you. Go back to your car and get off the road.
I'm not trying to
go back to the car. There is no beef. Hey, I'm not mad at you. No, I'm not mad at you. I didn't ID you.
You don't ID me with just you're mad?
No, I'm not mad at you. Actually, you know what I was doing? I'm waiting for a car with a bunch of narcotics to come through town that I'm waiting on. That's all I'm doing. Man, I don't want you to get in more trouble if somebody's offended and somebody calls. It was just a reasonable stop to be like, hey, man, I don't want your ID.
It was an ego thing.
Dude, I don't care.
Battling the ego.
I just work Jeep Weekend. I don't care about that. I'm just telling you.
I didn't mean to pull off so close to you. I felt like you leaned in.
I was talking to you and you took off and you hit me with your mirror. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad.
I apologize that I did not mean to hit you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
I'm just not in the mood to play with your games.
Hey,
the law don't got shit on us, man. The people win. We win every time.
I'm not doing this with you. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Hold on.
You just did it with me.
Hold on. I can reasonably stop and talk to you and let you know. Did I ID?
County line.
Yes, I did, because you did it in Galveston County. It's a Galveston thing.
It's free speech. Go look it up.
I can go turn around.
You're gonna put me under arrest?
Hey, for hitting me, 100%. Turn around.
Bo makes a comment about Deputy Danesi's ego, and Deputy Danesi responds by placing Bo in handcuffs for allegedly hitting him with his mirror when he drove away. However, it should be noted that when Bo originally drove off, Deputy Danesi stated that Bo almost hit him with the mirror, and over time, his story progressed into a claim that Bo actually hit him with the mirror.
Just having a talk with you. And you almost hit me with your side mirror. It's advised. He almost hit me with his side mirror. He said he could leave, and I told him he could leave, and then hit me with a side mirror. You did. I'm saying, I guess you hit me in the mirror. Go. I'm giving you a pass. I was talking to you, and you took off, and you hit me with your mirror.
Additionally, even if Bo did hit Deputy Danesi with his mirror, it is unlikely that his conduct would be considered a criminal offense. Striking or bumping a person with a vehicle's side view mirror could potentially implicate the assault statute found in Section 22.01 of the Texas Penal Code, but only if the statutory elements were satisfied. Subsection A1 applies where a person intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly causes bodily injury to another. Bodily injury, as defined by Section 1.07 of the Texas Penal Code, includes physical pain, illness, or any impairment of physical condition, including even minor physical pain, so long as the contact amounts to more than mere offensive touching. Even under that expansive standard, however, there is no indication that Deputy Danesi experienced any physical pain or impairment as a result of of the alleged mirror contact, which significantly undermines the applicability of subsection A1 in this situation. Now, in the absence of bodily injury, the conduct would more appropriately be analyzed under subsection A3 of section 22.01 of the Penal Code, which addresses intentionally or knowingly causing physical contact that the actor knows or should reasonably believe will be regarded as offensive or provocative. However, that subsection would require proof that Bowe acted intentionally or knowingly in making contact with the deputy, a mental state that appears inconsistent with an incidental mirror strike during a vehicle's departure. Moreover, even if some minimal pain could be inferred, it is unlikely that Bowe's conduct would rise to the level of quote-unquote recklessness, which under section 6.03 of the Texas Penal Code requires awareness of and conscious disregard for a substantial and unjustifiable risk that constitutes a gross deviation from ordinary care. Accordingly, a court would likely conclude that the alleged mirror contact did not rise to the level of criminal assault and therefore did not justify an arrest or detention.
Before we continue the interaction, I want to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this episode, Fume. If you're anything like most people in January, you start the year with that confident, this is the year I finally quit, and then the first real craving hits and your brain goes on autopilot. That's the part everyone ignores. Most resolutions fail because we try to remove a habit without replacing it. That's exactly where Fume comes in. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that draws flavor to your mouth, not your lungs, which makes it a great way to satisfy your oral fixation with non-toxic flavors, free from nicotine or vapor, and it's safe to use anywhere. Whether you're looking to keep your hands busy or curb an urge, Fume's premium wooden design is built for both flavor and function. The magnetic fidget features add an extra layer of satisfaction, making it perfect for relieving stress or staying focused. Flavored air isn't like vaping. If vapor was compared to sticky soda, Fume cores are closer to herbal teas. My favorite flavor so far is crisp mint, because it feels like a reset button. It's clean, it's sharp, and it gives that fresh start vibe that actually matches what you're trying to do in January. And right now, Fume has an exclusive New Year's offer for members of the ATA community. For January only, Fume is doubling every core you order. Order 1 pack, you get 2. Order 3, you get 6. More flavor, more chances to reach for something better when the cravings hit. And if you grab a Journey pack, you'll also get a free gift just for using my code. A free Fume topper, an awesome accessory to level up your experience. Go to tryfume.com and use code AUDIT to claim your double cores and your free Fume topper when you order your Journey pack before this New Year offer closes. Thanks again to Fume for sponsoring today's episode.
Turn around. Hey, you're going to make it worse. You're going to make it worse. Dude. I told you to get out of here and get off the roadway. You chose not to. I was going to document it.
I'm going to make sure that I didn't hit you, and I was...
You did hit me, just so we're clear.
I didn't
you
know
can walk to the front of my car, please.
I apologize.
You are detained, sir.
This is an ego thing, I'm telling you.
It's not an ego thing. It was to protect you. Plus, you can't drive around flicking everybody off when we're in public and there's cars everywhere.
Everybody off.
There was other cars coming at you, sir. I was just trying to say other people can be offended by your gesture because it is an obscene gesture that you can get in trouble for it. It was a simple stop to be like, hey, man, if you're mad at me, like, cool. If you want to stop, turn around and be like, hey, can I talk with you? And you be upset about something, dude, I'm okay with it. I'm all about it. I'm okay with it. But when I say you can leave and you take off and hit my arm,
I honestly didn't mean that. I meant to flip you off. I was not meaning to hit you or anything. I was just leaving because I was mad that you let me, you stopped me and you said I could go, so I was leaving. I did not. I think the wind caught your sleeve, if anything, but I did not. I swear. I
want you to know, I accept your apology.
I promise.
And I don't think it was intentional, but you still did it. Is what I promise.
I understand what you're saying, but I honestly,
my man, look at me. You may have a beef with cops, and are you going to listen to me? Just listen to me. I want to sit here and talk with you. I'm fixing to release you. If you're willing to calm down for me, I am more than happy to release you.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
It's okay, man. Like, I got you.
People are really upset,
I am part of the people. I just have a job that I have to do sometimes.
You line on your wedding ring, bro.
That's my wife gave it to me. What do you want me to do? I can't wear something my wife gave to me. Like, no, I don't want that.
All right. My name is Bo.
Bo, it's a pleasure meeting you again. I'm Deputy Denise. Bro, I like these interactions. I don't like them going the way they went.
No,
I like talking to people. I enjoy having these conversations about rights and things because we've already gone through it. I'm okay with it.
We're going through it all the time, and I'm just sitting here on your county line, and I'm just like,
I am waiting for a car that's loaded.
To see if you're coming to Brazoria, just to be honest.
And I can. Just so we're clear, my license says Texas Peace Officer. I can go wherever. But do I do it? No, normally. But the thing happened in Galveston County.
This is Galveston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will simply answer any question you'd like.
Deputy Denezi argues that he was authorized to pull Bo over in Brazoria County because he flipped him off in Galveston County. Under Texas's so-called hot pursuit doctrine, when an officer lawfully initiates pursuit within their territorial jurisdiction based on reasonable suspicion or probable cause, the officer can continue their pursuit across a county line into another jurisdiction in order to initiate a stop or arrest. However, the Court of Criminal Appeals of Texas explained in the 2003 case of Yeager versus State that the critical inquiry under this doctrine is whether the pursuit was lawfully initiated inside the officer's geographic boundary. Here, Deputy Denezi pulled Bo over because he raised his middle finger at him. As we will discuss later in this episode, it is highly improbable that a court would conclude that this action gave rise to reasonable suspicion authorizing Deputy Denezi to detain Bo. Therefore, regardless of the jurisdictional issues, it is unlikely that a court would find that the stop was lawful.
I am not mad at you, but you were free to go when you came back over here. And I'm trying to add notes and clear my traffic.
I didn't want to leave after you claimed I hit you.
I'm going to document that I told you to release and that I believe it to be accident, but you did. Just for other purposes. That's all it's going to be.
Okay, so when I was leaving, I see you were making a document. I didn't want to leave the accident. I'm totally willing to come back and...
Smart move. But I told you you could go.
Totally gonna come
and I told you could go.
I know. I totally understand.
If I wanted to, I would have gotten in the car and kept going after you.
I'm an honest man, and I'm a man of respect.
Come ask you a question. Me and you talking. By the way, again, you're free to go. I've undetained you. I just need you to calm the hell down. Yeah. By the way, I cleaned it because I had to work beach region. It's just the rust because I got sanded and I couldn't look. I got rust in it, so I had to oil it.
I'm not upset with you.
Look, man,
we're just both.
I want you to know.
Different opinions.
Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah. But you know where we go wrong as people? We don't have these conversations.
I would love to have them with you when you're not in your uniform.
Dude, I'll give you a straight answer. I don't care if I'm in uniform. I'll give you a straight answer. These are okay to have our conversation, man. I don't care if I'm in it or out of it. I tell people all the time, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was in the military. There's laws that I don't agree with sometimes.
Victimless crimes, right?
You're right.
So
there's a reason I didn't ID you.
Because
listen, hold on. I can stop you.
Yeah.
But I didn't ID you, nor did I even ask you for it. I didn't even ask your name when you were over here because I don't want it.
No, that's fine.
I'm trying to let you know whatever you're mad about, don't get yourself in trouble by offending somebody else that is out here in public that's driving by. That's all it was. Hey, that was gonna be my cup spill.
Any of these cars.
You can. But if you offend somebody, then you're going to get in trouble.
You cannot get in trouble.
It's obscene gestures.
Offensive speech cannot be made.
Obscene gestures. It's the same thing. Just like if you cuss, obscene gesture language.
Until someone stops and you arrest me for it.
I don't want to do that. That's the whole reason I'm stepping out with you, my man.
Deputy Denezi claims that raising a middle finger is a quote-unquote obscene gesture that can get Bo quote-unquote in trouble. In Texas, the statute that addresses so-called obscene gestures is the disorderly conduct provision, section 42.01A2 of the Texas Penal Code, which criminalizes making an obscene gesture or display in a public place when doing so tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace. Notably, the statute does not treat offensiveness alone as sufficient. Instead, it incorporates a constitutional limitation requiring a realistic likelihood that the gesture will provoke violence or immediate disorder under the so-called fighting words exception to First Amendment protections for expressive conduct. In the 2003 case of Coggin versus State, the Court of Appeals of Texas in Austin clarified that actual or threatened violence is an essential element of a breach of the peace, and that in most situations, a driver's raising of the middle finger at another motorist as a defendant's car passed another vehicle did not qualify as a violation of the disorderly conduct statute, absent evidence that the gesture was likely to provoke an immediate violent response. Accordingly, a court would almost certainly conclude that Bo's act of raising his middle finger at Deputy Denezi did not constitute a so-called obscene gesture under the Texas disorderly conduct statute, and did not, by itself, provide a lawful basis for a traffic stop or detention. detention.
Right now, I'm in agreement.
Let me ask you a question. What makes you get to this point where this is the conversation and that you're trying to incite something that I get that you want to know?
Our government has gone way, way, way off.
Sometimes I can agree with that, yes.
The debt is so high that
But that has nothing to do with me.
It does have everything to do with you. The debt is so high, y'all have to enforce traffic revenue.
I don't even write tickets, my man. I'm the least ticket writer.
I don't want to pull all your information.
I am the least ticket writer in this whole county, my man.
I don't want to do any TPS on all of your stuff.
I don't care, man. I'm open.
He knows me.
I almost rear into that car.
Yeah, I apologize.
It's okay.
And that thing's your backup coming.
Oh, I just told him I was stepping out with you.
So it's the DA, right? We were going through this, and I get stopped for not using a blinker 100 feet.
That shouldn't be a violation, or it shouldn't be a ticket. It's a violation of the traffic code. I'll stop
before he comes up.
No, he's fine. This is my traffic stop. You were not in trouble. I want to be clear. You were not in trouble. I'm going to document it happened, but you came back and apologized that it was unintentional, and I will put it in here. That's fine, dude.
I don't want to go to jail. I'm trying to look at my kids to the park.
That is fine. But listen to me. I want you to spend the day with your kids. That's not what I want for you. But we are not going to go through all that. I just wanted to talk with you and have a genuine person-to-person conversation. I'm not mad at you.
No,
but
I don't know who you are in there. I just see sheriff. That's it. I just see government.
Next time, if take a deep breath, I will literally stop and have a million conversations and talk to you. Just deep breath next time.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Stephanie Alvarez. This is Bo. I don't know his last name, nor do I care. Bo, go to the park and get out of here. We good?
Yes.
Have a great day, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
After their conversation, Deputy Dinesi allowed Bo to leave without issuing any citations. It is unknown whether Bo filed a complaint or intends to pursue legal action. Overall, Deputy Dinesi gets an F for effectuating a traffic stop based on protected speech, demonstrating fundamental misunderstandings regarding the First Amendment and free expression, and for progressively exaggerating the claim that Bo struck him with his vehicle. It is clear from the footage that Deputy Dinesi initiated this encounter because Bo raised his middle finger as he drove past, and Deputy Dinesi repeatedly characterized that gesture as a quote-unquote obscene gesture that Bo quote-unquote cannot do in public. Texas's disorderly conduct statute does not make offensiveness the test. Section 42.01A2 criminalizes an offensive gesture in a public place only when the gesture, now quoting, tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace, which is a constitutional limiting principle that requires a realistic likelihood of immediate disorder or violence, rather than mere insult. As discussed earlier, the 2003 case of Coggin versus State applies that limitation in the context of a middle finger gesture, and it underscores that this sort of expressive conduct does not satisfy Section 42.01A2 absent evidence that it was likely to provoke an immediate violent response. Deputy Dinesi articulated no facts suggesting that the gesture was likely to trigger an imminent breach of the peace, and he instead relied on the idea that, quote, other people can be offended, which is not the legal standard and does not supply a lawful basis for a stop. The deputy's escalation into handcuffs is equally problematic because the only concrete factual development offered as justification was the alleged mirror contact, and Deputy Dinesi's description of that contact materially changed over time. As discussed earlier, he initially said that Bo, quote-unquote, almost hit him, then shifted to saying Bo did hit him, and later framed it as contact with his arm, which undermines the credibility of the allegation and suggests that it was being used to retroactively justify a detention that had already become contentious. Deputy Dinesi did ultimately allow Bo to leave, and the conversation did include moments where he remained relatively courteous, but that does not meaningfully mitigate his professional and legal failures. A traffic stop based purely on protected expression is unconstitutional regardless of tone, and a handcuff detention cannot be justified by a factual theory that becomes more severe as the encounter becomes more adversarial. This interaction highlights how quickly a deputy can create serious constitutional liability when he treats protected expression as a detainable offense, misapplies jurisdictional doctrine in order to extend an unsupported stop, and then relies on an evolving factual claim to rationalize escalation that the law does not support. Now, as for Bo, he gets a B-, because although he was correct in his assertion that the stop was unlawful and remained calm and collected throughout the encounter, he also created an objectively dangerous situation by abruptly driving away from the stop. As mentioned before, Furthermore, Bo's middle finger gesture was expressive conduct that was highly unlikely to qualify as a criminal quote-unquote obscene gesture under Texas's disorderly conduct framework, and it therefore did not supply a lawful basis for a traffic stop. Bo recognized that point immediately, and he did not allow the deputy to reframe protected expression as a detainable offense simply by labeling it quote-unquote obscene or by referencing how other motorists might feel about it. Bo also handled the mirror allegation in the only way that reliably reduces risk once an officer starts describing a potential vehicle contact. He denied any intent, acknowledged the possibility of accidental contact, apologized, and stayed engaged long enough to prevent the situation from spiraling into a claim that he was fleeing or refusing accountability. Even if Bo believed that the allegation was exaggerated, he treated it as a serious issue and responded in a way that was consistent with someone who was trying to resolve a misunderstanding rather than creating a standoff. When he was placed in handcuffs, he did not become physically confrontational, and that restraint limited the deputy's ability to justify further escalation. But the reason that the grade is not higher is that Bo made the encounter materially more dangerous at the exact moment that it mattered most. After being told that he could leave, he began driving off abruptly while the deputy was still close enough to the vehicle that incidental contact was a foreseeable risk. Regardless of the legality of the stop, moving a vehicle quickly when a person is within a foot or two of it is hazardous, and it is also the kind of moment that can be characterized as intentional or reckless even when it's not. That choice gave the deputy an opening to shift the interaction away from the legality of the stop and towards a physical contact narrative, which is precisely the kind of pivot that can turn a legally weak detention into a far more complicated situation. Bo also chose to pull over and re-engage on foot in close proximity to the patrol vehicle despite the deputy's orders not to, which increased the intensity of the encounter and created additional opportunities for misunderstandings about intent, distance, and compliance. This interaction highlights that a person can be legally correct and still make tactical decisions that increase physical risk and legal exposure, and that asserting rights effectively requires not only knowing the law, but also controlling the safety variables that officers can later use to justify escalation. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out Audit the Court if you're interested in learning about the legal nuance beyond the body cam.